Okay, this is going to be 11C. The book kind of tells you one way to do it, but I'll show you another way that's a little bit easier to do, so you don't need to follow these instructions at the bottom. But we need to make sure we get the settings correctly so that we can do it right. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the title and the number correct. So let's go ahead and go back there. Polar puzzle. 11C. Okay, so this one here, let's not use polar actually. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn off polar. If I can get my polar off. Okay, now polar's off. Okay, good. Turn on dynamic input. Then we should be good to go. Okay, so this time we're going to go center. Let's go. We can take this off, and I don't even think we actually need this one either. So let's go and go center. Okay, so click on circle. Okay, first we gotta actually click on line. We gotta find the center of our page. So go ahead and turn that out. We'll snap back on. Get that endpoint on. Just come here to here. Go snap settings. One more setting. Midpoint. Okay, so endpoint, midpoint, center for now. Click on circle. Let's find the midpoint. Ready to draw the size of our two big circles we're going to do. One of them is diameter 4 and the other one is diameter 6. So let's go ahead and draw those. So all you do is just go D enter 6 enter. The next one's in a center layer circle. D enter 4 enter. And I can go ahead and get rid of that diagonal line. Okay, so what we're going to do now is go ahead and click on line. I actually need to get into object line. Okay, line up to 0 degrees. Then every line we draw, it's going to be 3.125. 3.125. Let me confirm that. Yeah, 3.125. Okay, so every line we're going to draw is going to be 3.125. Alright, so we're going to draw these lines first. We're going to go 0, 90, 180, 270. We're going to draw those lines first. So go 0 degrees, get it till it lines up to 0. Remember, it's 3.125. Okay, let's get the next line. 90 degrees, 3.125. I don't think I got that straight, didn't I? Let me just turn on that ortho then to guarantee I'll get my line straight on that one. 3.125. 3.125. 3.125. Okay. Actually, these are center. Alright. So let me go ahead and take off that ortho now. Click on line. Let's take a look at the other angles we got to do. Okay, we have to do an angle. Take a look here. It's 68 degrees from the 90. Okay? So what we need to do is we need to figure out what angle is this right here. Okay, so we have 68 degrees. And remember, here to here it's 90. So what's the missing piece of the angle? So they gave me 68 of 90. So I'm guessing the other part of the equation would be adding 22, right? 22 plus 68 would be 90. Okay, so that's what we're going to look for. We're going to look for 22 degrees. So go ahead and click on your line. Make sure it's center. Line here. Go back to here. 22 degrees. Find up 22. Right there. Now type in 3.125. Every line we draw is that length. Okay, there's that one. Okay, let's get this line. So it's 42 degrees from 90. So they give us 90. Right here, we know 90. They give me 42. What's this missing piece right here? So 42 from 90 would be what? 48. Right? 48 plus 42 is 90. Okay, so 48 degrees. So let's go back to AutoCAD. Click on line. Come here. Find 48. 48. Right there. 3.125. Okay. Let's get the next line. 14 degrees right here. So it's subtracting. Here's 90. We got to find the missing piece. So what plus 14 gives me 90? Okay, so I'm guessing what? 14 from 90 is 76. 78, yep, 76. Okay, so back here, line, find 76, 3.125. Okay, we got those lines. Let's take a look at next ones. We'll put these circles in last. That's where we get all of our lines in. Okay, take a look at this line right here. It's 48 degrees. So we have 90 plus 48. That's the angle we have. Because remember, every angle is always measured from this line right here. So this is 0. So we go 90 plus 48. So that's going to be what? 138? Let's go 138. Okay, so it's 3.125. Next line, it's 90 plus 76. So again, 90 plus 76. So 90 plus 76, 9 plus 7, 16. So it's going to be 90 plus 76. 166. That's what we need, right? Line 166. $3.125. Okay. This thing over here, this line. Okay, so we know this line right here is 0. We know this line is 90. We know this line is 180. So if we start here, we go all the way over to 180 plus 31. So 180 plus 31 gives us what? 180 plus 31 should be 211, right? So let's go 211. Alright, looks like it's my polar is reading a little bit different now. So actually, it's reading it from, there's the 180, and then looks like it's going smaller. Okay, so here's what you're going to have to do then. So if I'm at 180, and then it's going 31 degrees down this way, so it's actually, to figure out the angle, we're going to have to go 180 minus 31. So 180 minus 31. 149. So go 149. $3.125. Okay. It would have worked out fine if we had the 180 plus 31 to give us 211 if we stayed in polar. But again, since we're not using polar, this is why it gives us a different reading for that. Okay, so this one here now, 270 and 31. So let's just see what the angle gives us when we go straight down before we do anything. Okay, so straight down it gives me 90. Okay, obviously we know 90 is straight up for polar, but right now it gives me 90. And then does the numbers get bigger or smaller? Looks like they get bigger, right? So if we're at 90 and we got to go how much more? 33 more. So I'm at 90 and let's go 33 more. So 90 plus 33 is going to give you what? 123. 3.125. Okay. Right here, 8 degrees to the right, right? So again, remember, straight down, it gave us 90. So it looks like it's subtracting the numbers. So if I'm at 90 and I got to go 8 this way, it's going to get smaller. So 90 minus 8, 82, right there, 3.125. Okay, and I think we got one more. 61 degrees from this way. Okay, so let's take a look. Right here's 0, and what is the numbers doing? They're getting bigger, right? So we just got to go 61 degrees. So 61. Again, there's different ways of doing this. I didn't do it with the polar way, but I think this way is a little bit faster to do. 3.125. Okay, now we got those lines in there. Let's go ahead and put the small circles. Let's figure out how big that small circle is. Right here. They say we have 9 of them, and the diameters are 0.5 of the circles. So let's go ahead and make one, and we'll copy it around. So, object, circle. Looks like I need the intersection on. OSNAP intersection. Okay, so OSNAP intersection. Click here, and then remember, it's going to be D enter, 0.5 enter. Once I have that, I can go ahead and copy that, but I'm going to grab it from the center, and I'm going to put it on those intersections. Not here, but on the lines we drew after those 90, 180 ones. Okay, we got that and that. Okay, good. Okay, now we got to do the dimensions. So, actually, we can put those on real quick. These guys. These are your diameter dimension buttons. So let's put those in, and I'll show you how to put that 9x in there too. Dimension, diameter. It's also right here. If you got your dimension toolbar out, it's also that button right there. So you click on that one. Okay, where'd he go? Click on him. Let's go, mouse. Get going. There we go. Okay. So there's that one. Where does this one get clicked at? Clicked underneath there like that, right? So something like this. This one goes there. And this circle here. So watch that one. So repeat diameter dimension button. Go out this way. Okay, remember we need to put the 9x in here. So to get the 9x in there, a quick way to do is go ED, enter, click on it, and type in your 9x space. 9x means we have 9 of them, 9 times. Okay, now here's the dimensions now for angular. Dimension, angular, or this angular dimension button right here. So you click on that. And let's go ahead and click on this line and then this line. And I'm bringing it up to there. 68 degrees. That's what it says. Yes, it does. Let's go ahead and do the 42 one now. From here to here, bring up to 42. From here to here, bring up to 14. Good. From here to here, let's bring up the 76. From here to here, let's bring up the 48. Okay. Repeat angular. From here to here, it's the 31. From here to here, 33. Here to here, it's 29. Looks like I made a mistake on that one. Looks like that's giving me 29. It's not supposed to be 29, is it? Oh, because I'm going from here to here. Whew, good. Thought I made a mistake. Alright, so let's go back to that angular. Let me see if the other one's lined up to it. That 8's sticking out a little bit more up the top, or on the bottom rather. So, angular, here and here. Get that 8, so it looks like that one. And then finally, the one I thought I did wrong, let's get that 61 like that. Z enter, A enter, and double check to make sure everything looks good. We don't need that box there. Yeah, good. I think we got it. So go ahead and save it. Up. One more. I didn't change that to a C, did I? Okay, now save it.